Peace, love, and light collective. Thank you. No, I'm so sorry. Peace, love, and light, Capricorn-Aquarius collective. Wow, I don't know why I did that, but thank you guys so much for being here and tuning in to your Cancer season love reading. I'm super excited to bring this reading to you, and I hope that this video, this stream is coming to you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. They truly do mean so much to me. So I really do appreciate you guys helping me build such an awesome community here on YouTube. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are new here to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you enjoy my energy or enjoy this reading or just like my style, why don't you go ahead and join our family, become a Cusp of Roses family member. Hit that subscription button and make sure that you tap that bell notification so that you're notified when I do post new videos like my dailies and when I go live for the cusp love readings and the moon energy readings. Okay, so keep all that information squared away. Get that done. Do it now if you want to. But thank you guys so much for being here. We do start out every single reading here at Cusp of Roses Tarot with a quick prayer. This is an opportunity for a moment of gratitude to connect with our higher self, connect with our divine source, and connect with our spiritual team so that we're both grounded for the messages that are meant for us. Okay, so this can look like for this moment you can follow along with my intentions in my prayer. If you've been here long enough, you know kind of my framework already, and even if you don't and you just kind of want to repeat after me, that's perfectly okay. You can also use any affirmations, mantras, intentions that you like to set when you're watching tarot or doing tarot readings for your own energy. You can also find a moment of silence. Those are all valid reasons or valid ways of connecting with your higher consciousness and your higher self. Okay. We are going to be talking about your energy when we're done with the prayer, and then we'll hop into the reading. We have a couple of new decks here for Cancer season. I'm super excited to premiere them on the channel. We will be starting out with the Black Moon astrology cards, just to kind of pull the cosmic energy, see what is affecting you this Cancer season, what's working with you this Cancer season. And then we will be using the Romance Angel Oracle Classics, right? And then the Mystical Dream Tarot. This is a new tarot deck. I absolutely love it. The pictures are so pretty. The colors are amazing as well. Then we will get into the Sacred Oracle deck at the end, the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, actually. Really on point. All of these new decks have really been picking up on the energy really well, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and start off on that prayer. So choose which option which works best for you, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Capricorn-Aquarius Cusp Collective for this moment in time to bring forth the most important messages and allow us to be open for those messages of love, healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, personal development, ascension, abundance, joy, and happiness of the Capricorn-Aquarius Cusp Collective. Thank you so much, ancestors and archangels, for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, lifting us up in courage and strength every single day to face whatever twists, whatever turns, whatever ups, whatever downs may come. We're so grateful that you grant us the capacity to meet those moments with grace, with gratitude, with understanding, with compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others, with honesty, with vulnerability, and ultimately with truth. We're so grateful for all of those moments of growth, ancestors and archangels, that you guide us to, that you guide us through. And we thank you for all of the signs, the synchronicities, the dreams that you've given us and will continue to give us to keep us aligned with our destined path in this lifetime. And we ask ancestors and archangels that by honoring our light within and honoring you in this lifetime, that you'll continue to guide us, to protect us, to keep us in alignment with our destiny in this lifetime and beyond. We love you so, so much, and we thank you so, so much. And so it is. Alrighty, party people. Capricorn-aquarius. Again, I hope Cancer season is treating you all so nicely, hopefully. Hopefully you're bearing well with all this eclipse energy and retrograde energy. And now that Mars is in Aries, that can cause a little bit of issues depending on your own placements in your own chart. So I hope you're faring well with all this cosmic energy. Let's see what is affecting you in the moment. If you are watching, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. I can see it. All right. And let me know your thoughts as we go along, okay? All right, ancestors. What cosmic energy is Capricorn-Aquarius working with? Wow. Right away. Earth element. Okay. Very, very cool. I love that. Earth element stability. Yeah, so that Capricorn energy, we do have the full moon in Capricorn. It's a full moon eclipse in Capricorn. So this might be really bringing forth those pieces in your foundation that you either need to focus on for more stability. Sorry, I'll hold the card up. That you either need to focus on for more stability, or that you've already gained quite a bit of stability in for a little bit of fine tuning, okay? So this grounding energy comes with a vibration of 38, which does break down into an 11. So thank you, ancestors, for that, because that's a sign of mastery, right? That's a sign of ascension, okay? So your stability may be ascending, all right, through Cancer season, especially with this full moon eclipse that might begin or kick off that ascension process through your stability. Yeah, so really feeling your Capricorn energy pretty heavy right now. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. I'm not feeling that. All right, ancestors, what other cosmic energies are the Capricorn-Aquarius, working with? Yeah, okay. Gemini energy. Okay, so I think you might have Gemini somewhere in your chart. You could be dealing with a Gemini in love. So this could be stability coming through in that love connection. Gemini is all about the mental space, right? It has a lot of Mercury energy attached to it. This is all about your thinking space. So maybe gaining stability in your thoughts. Grounding your thoughts could definitely be necessary during Cancer season, especially with all the changes and the, especially with all the retrogrades, the changes, the shifts that are happening. Grounding and finding stability in what you think and the thoughts that are coming through to you is going to be key this season. That's going to be definitely major, okay? So you're definitely harnessing Gemini energy, right? Trying to kind of use that Capricorn, that earth element to ground in that hyperactive thought. So this could be connected to your Mercury, right? Wherever your Mercury is placed, it doesn't have to be in Gemini. Gemini is also another air sign. Aquarius is that second half of your dynamic, right? Also an air sign. So that could definitely be representing that Aquarian energy as well. So I do love that we kind of got your dynamic, split right away, right? With your Capricorn earth energy, stability, right? Really using that to bring instability to your thoughts, to bring instability to how you see the world, how you even communicate those thoughts, right? Gemini is also that twin energy, right? So that masculine and feminine communication within yourself could be stabilizing, especially around this full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 5th of July, okay? Very interesting, Capricorn. I love that. I love that. What I was getting in your energy as well is it's this definitely crown chakra energy. So you're definitely getting a lot of downloads, especially as we pull closer to this full moon eclipse. It could be a little rough for you. I'm not going to lie about that. So just, again, get your grounding practices together, right? Make sure you're giving yourself space. I don't know why they're telling me space. Some of you guys might need space in your own environment, whether that's just cultivating a sacred space, creating space within your mind or your heart or your energy. Needing space, like that's for someone out there. Okay. That Gemini energy is also a number of 15, breaking into a 6. So yeah, trying to find harmony between those two dynamics. You trying to find harmony between the own balance between that Capricorn and Aquarian energy, right? So harnessing that Gemini so that you can stabilize your own dynamic. All right. But definitely work through your crown. Also work with your throat chakra, okay? That's getting a little active now. Your third eye as well. So really your higher chakras are going to be super important right now. But yeah, I feel like that's the battle. That's the battle, Capricorn-aquarius. It's to merge that lower chakra, right? That grounding, that stability, your root, sacral, and solar, and align it with your higher consciousness, your thoughts, right? Your mind, your mental, your higher energies. That's what you're dealing with this season, okay? Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Where is the Capricorn-Aquarius energy? Where's that Capricorn energy for this cusp at ancestors? Where is the Capricorn energy in this cusp? What's going on with the Capricorn energy in this cusp? Woo. Okay, we got playfulness. All right, very interesting. Playfulness. This also came out for Sagicorns, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper, so you might want to watch that live stream. But it says to recapture romance, allow your youthful spirit of fun to shine, right? So really getting grounded in your own energy, really getting stable in your thoughts so that you can embody, release, and allow this youthful energy, right, to come through. Capricorn energy can be very intense. It can be very serious as well. It is a very mature sign. I think it's the most mature out of the earth signs. So Spirit's kind of saying in that mode of you trying to find stability, right? Your soul trying to be stabilized throughout all of these energies. It's super important for you to be playful, right? It's super important to remind yourself of all the things that bring you that playful energy, that fun, lighthearted sense of being, because what you're energetically and spiritually going through right now is super intense. So you have to do that work to be playful, to kind of recapture that youthful innocence, and not get too caught up in, not getting like too caught up in like the jadedness of life, right? Like whatever has jaded you in life, whatever restrictions you might be dealing with as well, because it is Capricorn, which represents that devil energy, right? Whatever restrictive energy, finding ways to free yourself from that, right? I feel like a lot of it is mental because you have I think out here. So a lot of it's like a mental prison, right? It's a lot of it is a mental prison that you're either being put in by spirit or you're putting yourself in, okay? That's going to vary for some of you. But ultimately, you want to recapture that playful energy within your own self as your soul and your higher self stabilizes, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit, especially around that full moon in Capricorn eclipse coming up, okay? I'm not really feeling that, okay? Thank you, ancestors. Where is the Aquarius energy in this cusp dynamic? What's going on with the Aquarius energy? Whoa. Okay, that's way too much, Spirit. Let's try that again. Thank you so much, ancestors. What's going on with the Aquarius energy? Okay. Yeah, release your ex. Codependency also wanted to come out earlier, but I wasn't necessarily feeling it. But yeah, that was Spirit like, nope. So there is definitely some codependent thoughts, some codependent energy that you are having to deal with that will be resurfacing. And again, it's that mental imprisonment, right? I don't feel like this is something, Capricorn-Aquarius, that you are actually physically tied to. It feels like it's a mental connection. It's a mental trap that you're putting on yourself, or you feel someone's putting on you, that is stopping you and blocking you from recapturing some sort of fun, romantic energy within your own dynamic or within your life. So it's time to clear your energy. It's time to clear your thoughts and find stability in what you think, in what you believe, right? Yeah. This also might be a desire for stability, Capricorn, and that Capricorn energy. Yeah, that Capricorn energy is really going to be desiring stability because of all of the cosmic shifts, all the retrogrades, especially around this eclipse energy. I'm telling you, you're going to need a grounding practice because this is going to get very intense for you. Okay? There's something in that mental scape that you need to release, that you have to clear. And it feels like your thoughts, right? Like you're either your thought process or a perspective. I don't know why they keep like stuck. For some of you Capricornians, you feel like you're stuck. Either stuck thinking about an ex, stuck on an ex, stuck on some sort of expectation, stuck on an outcome. There's something blocking your mind. Yeah, it's like your Capricorn energy is really, really wanting to be playful, although it feels so restricted and it is trying to find stability. It like that's what's going to help stabilize this energy as it becomes intense. But then your Aquarius energy is just doing a little bit of overthinking. Yeah, that air quality, that Gemini. So yeah, it's causing that kind of duality in your thoughts, and that's what needs to be stabilized. Within your Aquarian energy, there is a duality happening. And I feel like it's a duality between an old timeline and a new timeline. Oh, okay, Capricornius. I see. It's like almost overthinking it to the point where like, well, if I let it go, will I ever be able to have this playfulness again? Will I ever be able to recapture or embody or experience romance again, right? Like, but I feel like you're not experiencing it in whatever your mind is connected to. So, you know, that's why it's come time to clear it. Okay. All right, Capricornius. Yeah, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and so much strength. I cannot stress enough how intense this energy is going to get. Keep in mind that eclipse energy lasts within the collective. Oh, hi, Octavia. Thank you so much for being here. Capricorn, or this Capricorn full moon eclipse energy is going to last within the collective for the next 6 months. So you're looking at the beginning of January, for when this will all kind of come to a completion and kind of fade out for you. Okay. What is the balance here for Capricorn Aquarius cuspers? What is the balance between these two energies, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. What is the balance? What is the balance for Capricorn-Aquarius cuspers? What's the middle ground? There you go. Make the effort. Making the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. Yeah, so some of you are definitely or have been guided to clear your energy, release the past, get into this playful, inner youthful spirit, right? Letting that come out. A lot of you have been guided to do that, but you haven't made the steps because you've been overthinking it. Overthinking if it's the right person. Is it the right way to go about it? Is this how it's supposed to be? Is this the step is going to be enough? Like doing that kind of cycling. And then I feel like that's also paired with a little bit of fear around repeating the past. Okay. But ultimately, what you're going to be guided to do, probably more than likely, especially after this full moon in Capricorn, is to make the effort to stabilize your thoughts. Make the effort to get into this playful, youthful energy. Make the effort to let that inner youthful spirit kind of shine out of you, right? To not be so serious, to not be so mature, you know what I mean? Like be mature, but not take things too seriously, which can definitely happen when you have that Capricorn energy, okay? Yeah, because it's like, it feels like that Capricorn dynamic is going to be so focused on trying to gain stability through the energy shifts, through everything that's happening, which is then going to kind of push your Aquarius energy to have that duality in thought and overthink and stay up in the mind, right? Stay in the mental, and that might cause some sort of anguish. But it really does feel like the cure for all of that is to just tap back into that inner child. Check in with your inner child, okay? Allow that inner child to have fun, to shine forward, to lead you through this energy, okay? See how it's young children here? Love that. Love that. Especially we were talking about with Gemini showing up, that inner masculine and feminine having to come together, to work together to clear the energy that you're experiencing, but also bring in some fun, lighthearted sense, right? To not be so restricted, not be so focused and serious. Yeah, so finding some things to laugh about as you go through what you're going to go through or what you are already going through, okay? Because I do feel that it is heavy and it is intense, okay? All right, Spirit, thank you so much for these beautiful messages. And ancestors, thank you for these messages. What do Capricornians need to know about playfulness? The 8 of Pentacles, right? That tunnel vision. That's that Capricorn energy. This isn't a Capricorn card, but it's that sense of tunnel vision. It's that sense of complete and utter focus on the task, focus on the material, focus on the stability, focus on the 3D. Yeah, earthing, grounding, what's tangible in your life. And that can make you lose a little bit of that whimsical energy, lose a little bit of that faith, lose a little bit of that youthful energy, right? That spirit of innocence. Like, don't lose that. Yeah, don't let your work or your focus on your work push out or make, how could I say that, Spirit? Don't let the focus in on your work make you lose sight of opportunities to have fun, okay? Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles, this is something that you've definitely been very, very focused in on your abundance, right? With this frog. Really putting in the work there. Yeah, to bring in some sort of abundance, to leap forward in some way. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, what else do Capricornians... Ooh. What else do Capricornians need to know about playfulness, ancestors? What else do Capricornians need to know about playfulness, ancestors? Yeah, another 8. 8 of Wands. So again, it's that abundant focus, right? Focusing on your abundance, focusing on your material, focusing on the tangible abundance that you have. Really, really, really getting into the details of what is stabilizing you right now and what needs to be stabilized. Yeah. With this 8 of Wands, it's all about movement, very swift and quick movement. So it may feel like time is going to pick up or speed up as we get closer to this full moon eclipse in Capricorn. You may feel like time is speeding up. You may also feel, again, just that super, super intense focus on your work, on your material, on the tangibles in your life. Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. This is the 5 of Wands, not the 8 of Wands. Rude. Okay. 8 of Wands energy still. I still feel like time is going to speed up. I said that for a reason for sure. But the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles, again, yeah, that's that internal battle. This is also telling me here that that's ancestral patterning. You're focusing on work. That tunnel vision on your material, that tunnel vision on on the tangible, on the 3D, is something that you might have picked up from a father figure, a grandfather, or just your habits around work, right? Is something that is deep within your DNA. And Spirit's trying to get you to tweak that just a little bit. Yeah, to tweak it just a little bit. So that you can bring in maybe even more abundance, more balanced abundance, right? A more balanced sense of abundance to where you don't have to be so seriously focused and into the details of all that's going on, but still gain the stability that you're working so hard for, right? So basically being all work and no play, Capricorn-Aquarius, is not going to fare well for you, okay? So finding some time to have fun will definitely help you. What's the overall for playfulness, ancestors? Thank you so much. 4 of Swords, yes. Finding that time to heal. Finding that time to rest. Taking time off of work. Taking your mind off of the 3D, all the craziness happening out in the world. Okay, this is an absolutely gorgeous card. Yeah, taking that time to go into your cave. Go retreat into yourself. Yeah, retreat into yourself and finding that stability within. Rather than focusing on forcing or creating or managing or controlling your stability outside of you externally, what you're going to be pushed to do is to cave in within yourself, confront the ancestral patterning that you've been carrying out thus far, and tweak it and change it so that it incorporates more of a youthful, fun, spirited energy, a more balanced energy. Okay? Yeah. So that's all for your healing. That's all going to be healing for you. So that's beautiful. I was a little concerned for you guys. Like, the energy I was picking up, I was like, oh gosh, this full moon eclipse in Capricorn is going to rock your world. But now that the 4 of Swords is here on top of playfulness, that confirms what I was thinking. That energy, getting back to that innocence, getting back in tune with your inner child, letting your inner child have some fun, you know, doing something silly, doing something that isn't so rigid and routine, is going to help pull you out of that detail focus, right? Of that restrictive focus. It may also pull you out of those thoughts as well, or help you mend and heal those thoughts. Very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and look into release your ex. Thank you, ancestors. What do Capricorn-Aquarius need to know about releasing your ex? Amen. That's what I've been working on. There you go, Octavia. Keep working on it. Keep working on it, okay? What do Capricornians need to know about release your ex? Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Lady of Swords. Definitely Aquarius energy showing up very strong. So I like that. I like that a lot. I know that your mental understand. Okay. Woo. Slow down, Spirit. Slow down. Something that you'll need to understand right now for this season is that your manifestation power, the manifestation power of the collective, is high, very high. So what you're thinking, what you're saying, the energy you're carrying around is going to quickly multiply and quickly move into something tangible, okay? So if you have been trying to release or clear your energy from someone, something, a past relationship, a past connection, a past job, you're trying to move into a new beginning, it is super, super important that you are mindful of your thoughts, you are mindful of your own energy, and that you're aligning that energy, aligning your own energy, aligning your thoughts with what you desire, right? With the energy that you want. So if you don't want anybody that was like your ex, if you don't want a job that you've already left, right? If you don't want friends or family from your past that did you wrong, then you got to stop thinking about the wrongdoing, right? You got to stop thinking about all that happened. Definitely learning to manifest my affirmation. I haven't been wrong yet. Yes, Jody. Hi. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely. This is where that is. Standing in your power, standing in your truth as the Queen of Swords, right? And quickly cutting any thought, any energy, any person, any opportunity, any connection, any cord, any thread, right? Detaching yourself from that if it does not serve your highest good. If it doesn't bring you in alignment with the path that you're trying to create, if it doesn't align with the future that you see for yourself, standing in that truth, believing in that truth, and harnessing that truth is what's going to help you. So it's time to clear your mental space. It's also time to clear your emotional space. And those are all attached to the thoughts. So the thoughts that you have about yourself, the thoughts that you have about your past relationships, the thoughts that you have about those past connections, those past jobs, those past opportunities, okay? Really doing the work to see it clearly for what it is. Really doing the work to put it in proper alignment and proper perspective, right? That isn't biased. I feel like the Queen of Swords for me is really coming out as not having truly no bias. Like, I feel like the King of Swords is full on no bias. The Queen of Swords could be a little biased a little bit, but it's that's where the cleanup is. That's where the release. Within your own Queen of Swords energy, releasing any bias that makes you maybe even a little more hasty towards one emotion than the other. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, finding that balance, getting clear in your mind and your mental. I just started a relationship 2 months ago, and boom, this ex that I can't stop thinking calls. Oh boy, spiritual life path 11. Yeah, that is definitely tricky. Very, very tricky. Well, again, it's that your thoughts, right? You can't stop thinking about them. More than likely, they're thinking very heavily about you, which is why you're thinking about them. Boom, manifestation, the call happens, right? So there you go. That X, there it is, spiritual life path 11. They're definitely trying to manifest and think you back in, okay? That's for you specifically. For everybody else, this is, yeah, it's, again, like I said earlier, it's that mental connection that you have to someone, to something, to an opportunity, to an event in your life that needs to be cleared. Gotta clear it. You gotta clear it. So doing the work, right? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, if you are confused about how to move forward, if you are confused on how to clear your energy, it's taking that time to rest and relax, taking that time to retreat within is what's going to bring those answers, is what's going to give you those steps, okay? Thank you so much, ancestors in spirit. Ancestors, what else do Capricorns need to know? Ooh. Yeah, there you go. Temperance, healing, balancing, alkalining, just like I'm saying, balancing out those thoughts, right? Gemini energy, I think, like I said, your Aquarius mind is split in two, needing to find the balance, needing to alkaline the two energies, right? That's how you clear. So work with Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Archangel Gabriel definitely helps. With that, you can also work with Archangel Shamuel to help balance and bring peace to any of those connections so they can be released. Also, Archangel Michael. You can also work with Archangel Michael as well to help cut and clear away anything that's still ruminating in your energy. But definitely, it's this temperance energy coming in. It's a soul lesson, right? Learning how to balance out your thoughts is what you're going to be mastering this season, or at least getting closer to mastering this season, okay? And I think that'll become very, very apparent. The need for that, the need to find stability in your thoughts, that's going to be even more apparent as you get closer to the full moon, okay? So again, that Four of Swords energy, finding that time to retreat, right? Finding that time to retreat, finding that time to check in is what's going to help you, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. And ancestors, what's the overall for Release Your Ex for Capricorn-aquarius? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The wise fox. This is death energy. Something needs to die. Something needs to transform. Something has to come to an end in order for this balance, in order for this healing to occur. Okay? In order for you to recapture that romance in your current and present life, there has to be an ending and a transformation around your thoughts about the past. You have to clear up any sort of animosity, any sort of triggers, even any sort of unrequited love, unexpressed love, right? Any feelings that you are having, they're coming up for you to balance out, for you to alkaline, okay? For you to get clear on why you're feeling it. That's exactly why this Queen of Swords is out here, right? It's the emotional aspect of your thoughts. Balancing out, why are you still thinking about this person? Why are they still thinking about you? What are you doing to keep those thoughts in your mind? What aren't you doing to remove them from your mind, right? Doing that alchemy work, right? Ultimately, why? Because there is something that is trying to transform. There are parts of you that are trying to transform. You can also look at this as, yeah, the different layers, right? Your spirit animal totems, your angels, your ancestors, all helping you to bring this to an end, all helping you to learn this soul lesson of temperance, of balancing out, of patience as well. For some of you, you're going to have to give yourself time. You're going to have to be very patient with yourself. If you are still thinking about an ex, if you are still connected to some sort of expectations from the past, be patient with yourself as you release it, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, once this full moon in Capricorn eclipse energy really sets in, again, remember, it's going to be within the collective for 6 months. So we're looking at the beginning of January. So that's why I'm saying take your time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with that alkalining process. I feel like as time goes on, you're going to get more and more clear on the steps that are important for you to take and to make in order to get the great love, get those connections, to recapture that playfulness and that romance in your current connections, in your current life. All of that is going to be clear. It's going to get clearer, but there is a transformation process that you're going through around your past that you're needing to have patience with. Also be patient with the people involved, okay? But using your wisdom, right? This is all transforming. This is all switching and changing to help you grow wiser. Temperance is also about wisdom too. But yeah, it's like this situation is coming in to really test where are you in your healing? Where are you in really finding that stability in what you think? Where are you in really stabilizing your own thoughts, stabilizing your own emotions? Are you learning along with the lessons, right? So that's kind of what this is. But I do feel like because this is the death card, all of those energies from the past will close out. It will come to an end. And then you will get that rebirth through temperance, right? You will get that balanced solution. But you just got to give it a little time. So don't be too hard on yourself if things keep circling back up. Don't be too hard on yourself if you're just still struggling with releasing and clearing your energy. Make sure that you are doing like energy clearing, like you can look on YouTube, you can check my playlist section throughout my meditation playlist, and find one of those energy clearing, energy detox frequencies, and that might also help, okay? But that's what's going to be important. So it's almost like, yeah, your physical, there we go, thank you, Spirit, your physical energy, right? That Capricorn, the earth, your physical, the body, right, is in trying to be in this playful mode, right? Trying to focus in on work, maybe even dealing with a little bit of internal conflict, okay? Needing to find some healing, needing to rest your body, rest the physical. But then your mental is what's actually going through a transformation, right? Your mental is actually what's causing the static and the chaos. Yeah. All right, Capricorn-aquarius. I always love doing your guys' reading. They're so so detailed and intense. I love it. All right. Thank you so much. ancestors, and great spirit. What do Capricornians need to know about making the effort? Thank you so much. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocation. Equal give and take. Equal give and take. Right? So this is all about finding that balance. Okay? Six of Pentacles is all about having enough for yourself. Not feeling left out in the cold. Feeling abundant. Taking the step to balance something out. Again, finding stability, whether that's a balance within yourself or a balance within a connection. Taking the effort to balance something out. Give me a little bit more, ancestors. Thank you so much. What else do Capricornians need to know about making the effort? Ooh, okay. Wow, we got the Empress. Yeah, balancing it out with an Empress energy. This could also be this Lady of Swords, this Queen of Swords energy could be your last queen that you have to transform in order to fully embody this Empress energy. Now, mind you, we all have masculine and feminine within, like I say, okay? So this can definitely represent someone who identifies as male. But essentially, it's that grounding, it's that mastery. Like I said, this might be your last queen to master before you get to that Empress energy. And basically, it's like what you're going to be guided to do is to have that, find that internal balance, find that internal stability, conquer your thoughts. That's your last domain to conquer. And once you do that, once you do find that balance, here comes that Empress energy for you, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, ancestors. What is the overall for make the effort? What's the overall for make the effort, ancestors? Capricorn-Aquarius. Yep. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. So this talks about holding on, again, being a little stubborn. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be receiving a lot of intuitive hits. Just like I thought the Five of Wands was the Eight of Wands, and I was like, time's going to speed up and there might be a lot of communication coming in. It might make you resistant to make a move. This also feels like you might have to make effort towards an Empress energy that might have their heart guarded a little bit. I do feel like this Empress energy is sensing some sort of guardedness, some sort of restriction, some sort of struggle. They might be picking up on this transformation happening for those where this Empress energy is someone else. Yeah, it's like peeling back the layers. Ooh, I love that. The steps to take to get to that Empress energy is layer by layer by layer by layer. That's why I was saying it might take some time, right? Because Temperance is major arcana, which means it's a soul energy. It's a lesson energy, right? It's one of the soul lessons that your spirit is at right now. Having to balance out that Queen of Swords, right? Having to release and cut away, let go of the past energy, of the past people, right? And it's hard, especially when your energy has been entwined with someone else. It's super, super difficult to break away from that. So again, that's where that patience and that time comes in. You're going to have to be patient with yourself, patient with the divine as they work with you. But ultimately, this great love definitely would be that Empress energy. And taking the steps to find some sort of equal give and take, some sort of giving and receiving energy, some balance. Also bringing in some karmic balance is going to happen layer by layer. So this healing, this process, this steps, getting to that great love is going to happen layer by layer by layer within you. Okay? Yeah. All right. Alrighty, Capricornians. Woo. Let's go ahead and check in with the sacred Rebels Oracle and see what they have to say. Thank you so much, ancestors, for this beautiful reading for Capricornians. What do you need them to know? Wow. Wow. Beautiful card. Energy of 42. This says the word wants to be written. The word wants to be written. Exactly. So if you can see third eye energy illuminated right, I was picking up on that. Transformation with these butterflies. Does this Queen of Swords look very, very similar to this Sacred Rebel right here? Yeah. It's that same process, that same balancing, that same tempering out of your thoughts, of your emotions, right? The word wants to be written. So basically, it's like you setting that tone for how you want this transformation to happen. You setting the tone for this new beginning. You are going to get, again, a lot of those downloads, a lot of those intuitive hits on what steps you need to take to get to this love, to get to that release period, to get to this playfulness. I'm also feeling like writing out what you feel might be helpful. Okay? Writing out your thoughts, writing down your intuitive hits might really help you piece together the steps that you need to take in order to release and go forward through this transformation. Yeah? It's the energy of 42, which does break down to a 6. So that is bringing harmony. Again, bringing harmony, bringing peace, bringing balance. And I feel like writing might be very beneficial for you right now, especially because we are under Cancer season and it is super emotionally charged. Okay, you are going to be feeling the ebb and flow of your own emotions a little bit more intimately. So writing out what you feel, writing out your insights. That Capricorn energy is also sea goat energy. It's very, very intuitive. So trusting your intuition here is going to be very, very crucial. Okay. Thank you so much, ancestors. What else do you need Capricornians to know? Okay, we have the energy of 24 here. This says new birth, guarded vigilante. Diligently. Wow. Mercury's definitely still in retrograde and I cannot talk right now. Yeah. So this is that transformation process. Exactly. This is what happens when you do write out all of those intuitive hits. You do face this temperance energy. You start tapping into that balance, that alkalining. You embrace this death process, right? You let go. Then you have that new birth. You have that new birth. And it almost feels like Spirit is kind of even telling you that you are guarded, like you are protected through this transformation. So if it does feel like there's a lot of external energies pulling on you, you are being protected, okay? Again, do the work to retreat within your own self. Make sure you're doing your grounding practices. Make sure you're also, keeping up your protection practices. Because that's what's going to help guide you and help keep you centered and help you find stability through this transformation, okay? Because when you are transforming your mental space, that can really make you feel like loco, like really crazy, right? Like that, it can really make you question your own sanity, right? So it's super, super important for you guys to really find that stability in your mind, right? Transform that mental space. Yeah, beautiful. You have the vibration of 27 here with receiving. Receiving that intuition, receiving the guidance from the universe, receiving the healing, right, from your angels, and receiving that balance. Yeah, receiving that balance. That's why the Empress is here. Receiving the love, receiving whatever is needed to get you to where you got to go, right? Receiving that information, those steps, that guidance. Making the effort to be open and not closed with that Four of Pentacles, right? This talks about being very closed in your heart chakra. So opening up your heart chakra is going to be very important as well. so that you can be open to the abundance, to the love that the divine is actually trying to bring into you once you're done with this transformation. So we got 24 here, again, breaking down into a 6, 42 and 24. So those are mirrors. You could be dealing with a divine counterpart, a twin flame energy. We also have receiving, which is 9. So 27 breaking down into a 9, which is all about a karmic lesson, right? Cycles. So going about life, being very blocked and guarded in your heart chakra isn't going to put you in the position to be receptive or open to the balance, to all of the gifts, right? All the stability that you do deserve. So you're going to have to make sure that you really take this transformation of your mind very seriously. But again, that's not a problem for you, Capricornians. It's just making sure that you are also balancing out that seriousness with some lighthearted playfulness. Like that is what I feel, again, like I said earlier, your Capricorn energy is really desiring to recapture that romance, desiring to feel that connection, that romantic energy. But you have to transform your mind. You have to kind of clear your energy first so that you can receive this intuition, receive the guidance, receive the messages and the understanding that you need in order to complete and bring in, call in, let shine out, right? That inner youthful spirit. So this is very, very beautiful, Capricornians. Okay. Sending you all so much love and light. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. At least insightful, filled with some sort of guidance or confirmation for whatever you have going on in your current situations for Cancer season. Guys, like I know, again, like I said, this is going to be a little bit rough, okay? It's going to be rough, especially as you get closer to that full moon in Capricorn. Remember your grounding practices. Remember to not lose touch with that inner child. Okay, no matter how serious that Capricorn energy wants you to get, no matter how restricted you may be feeling, no matter how intense or even mature, right? Like where you're just like, I don't have time for that. Like, pull back, pull back, pull back. Make a little time for some fun. Make a little time to heal. Make a little time to find some solitude, to find some peace, right? To retreat within. To find that stability within, because that Capricorn energy is going to really push you to try to control your external, but what you really are going to have to control is your mind and your thoughts. That's what you got to exert that energy out to. So that's what's going to be super important, to not push that energy out. Make sure you're pulling that in and organizing and using that determination, using that focus, using that ability to exert control. Use it on yourself. Use it on your mental space. Use it on your mind so that you can get to that playful energy. You can get to that great love that the divine is guiding you to take. Because I feel like as soon as you go through this death process in your mind, this heart chakra opens. Because you got receiving here. And you also have the Empress, which is that feminine energy of receptivity, right? I feel like that's what then opens up that heart chakra. Even you can see it here. That butterfly there is green. So this is also kind of like a transformation of your heart space as well. Like on top of your mental. Because you do have the Queen of Swords, which is that emotional thoughts. The emotions underneath your thoughts or behind your thoughts. Yeah. Capricornians, this is you guys are you're in some intense energy, okay? You're in some intense energy. Be very gentle with yourself. Okay, have compassion for you and those around you right now, because you're definitely going through a major transformation. Great reading, agreed. Thank you so much for doing live reading. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate it, for checking in. Yes, everybody go check out that playlist section. I have guided meditations, just general meditation music, chakra meditation music, healing mantra meditation music, all of that is there. Even sleep meditations. Sleep meditations are awesome, guys. Like, If you don't have time during the day to kind of like set apart time to sit there and kind of be in that moment, doing a sleep meditation works wonders. Works wonders. So thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all in our next season reading. Let me not speak ahead of time. I may see you before that, but if I don't, I'll see you in the next season, you guys. I hope to see you all in the moon energy reading on Sunday as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sending you all so much love and light for the rest of Cancer season. All right. Namaste.